I'm Matthew Bamberick. I'm a coach for the West Bromwich Albion Foundation. Basically, we come in and we provide a evening centre for sort of reception to year 6, and we split it up into 3 different hours. So we split all the coaching between the kids. We have about 40 odd kids every week at least, with still room to grow. And I've been doing it on and off, volunteering, and now I'm getting paid for about a year, just over a year, with a little gap in between. So what we do, we go into evening centres like this, we'll go teach football. We usually have like a set scheme of work, so we'll work through a card. The kids are given, every kid gets signed to do 2 different skills and signed off for their attendance. So every block they do every week, they come, they get a tick, they get the signed off. If they get all of them signed off and obviously maintain coming every week, they get to come, their ticket goes into a ballot box and they can get pulled out for 3 tickets to go see West Brom at the Hawthorns. We had a kid not too long ago, just after Christmas, get tickets to go see the Chelsea game, I think it was, one of the games. And it just keeps the kids involved, so we have different aspects. So like we'll do dribbling one week, we'll do shooting, just all different aspects of football, just making sure they're getting their sort of physical literacy done first. Like with the little kids, we won't do a lot of technical stuff. It would just be basics of looking after the ball, what to do on the ball, how to do it, and little bits into when. For the older kids, it'll get a bit more advanced, so letting them make their own decisions, giving them problems to solve. But basically, it's just making sure they get grasping the basics and moving forward as much as we can. For any of the sort of outstanding players, we have another part then, the player development centre. So players can swap up and down. That's for more advanced footballers, someone with special talent or just something unique about their ability, and we have to refer them on if we find anyone. And then players who don't quite make it drop down and then they can go back up, and it keeps swapping like that. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. They have an hour per session, and we go through all the way and finish off with games, and we have stars of the week, and then it all folds into sort of our Easter camps. We have a big summer camp as well, dotted around. There's one at Tipton, there's one in Sandwell, Sandwell Academy opposite the Hawthorns, and they're really big. The Easter one, I know for a fact, will be sold out before we even finish the application dates. They're all really, really popular, and there's lots of evening centres like this going around the whole of the Black Country as well. As well as that, I know the foundation I'm not involved in, but they do work in the school, so they do penalty shootouts to raise money for the school and themselves. And then in other schools they'll have like a dedicated PE coach, so they'll be in teaching PE all day instead of having a teacher do it, and it gives the school and the teachers a bit of time to do other stuff they need to do. And then the kids get proper sports coaching as well, so there's a good mix, and it's something that I think is going to start with pretty much every school with the way PE is getting run. I had a friend from high school. I didn't ever intend to getting into coaching. I wanted to be an airline pilot originally. It didn't quite work out. They said I wasn't mature enough, said to go to university. So after passing all them exams, I thought I had to go away, grow up. At uni, I got into the football team, started playing, got elected to be chairman. And halfway through my 2nd year, friends said I should go to America, try it out, just to get away. Got into it and just started really enjoying it. Came back, I spoke to my friend Rich, and he helped me get signed up to get volunteered. And basically went from there. I've signed up for another company through a friend of mine, Sean, who's a youth worker. And then it's just gone on from there. The other side of my company have put a lot of effort and money into training me up. So I've had my FA level 1 and level 2s paid for and put through really quickly, which has been great. So it's nice to sort of, even though I've fallen into it, there's been a lot of development coming my way and more. But with West Brom especially, it's just been a massive opportunity to come in and coach, because there's not a lot of access really to get in and coach football, but it is the opportunity to go and watch to start with, get involved maybe with little one-on-ones, and then gradually I've been taking sessions on my own and working with a few of the other coaches that we've been with, and so far it's been going pretty good. For me personally, I could go pretty much anywhere I wanted. On qualifications, no, I could go up to my level 3 in a couple of years. I've been advised to do it. And then just going to other areas. My next stop for me personally will be my youth modules the FA put on, so it'd be sort of taking the level 1, level 2 stuff we've done earlier on and moving all the way through and adapting it to how to teach kids properly, which should be great for me considering I work in schools as well. At the moment they're not mandatory, but they're a massive help. But anything really, I've always had a thing of going to America and doing it out there. I've had 1 or 2 opportunities to do it already, where I've run the soccer side of a residential camp in America in Pennsylvania, and I did that for about 7 weeks of the year for the last 2 years, and it was amazing, and it pretty much helped me get to where I am now. But I don't know, the world's looking for coaches because there's always kids playing football, so it's there's a lot of opportunity out there hopefully for people like me.